A book that was sent to me in the mail that I received the very next day of Dolores Cannon with a friend saying, I think she teaches classes. And then, that turned into me driving up to Arkansas, and the whole way up to Arkansas, as I'm allowing my imagination to imagine what this is all going to be about, my imagination was telling me I was going to be the person Dolores Cannon was going to choose to be the demonstration subject. And I was going to have my past life regression, which was number 3 on the list of things to do to address my life and my pain condition. And I had an argument internally in my head the whole way, like, where's this coming from? Why do you think it's going to be you? Just this whole back and forth thing. And then when I got through the class, and I understood how she was going to decide how this worked, she said, she had a notebook on her desk. She said, just put your name right here, or I'll put your name on this notebook if you want to be considered to be chosen. And I didn't put my name on there. Of the people in the class, I think there was maybe 25 people there. I think I noticed about 3 of us did not put our names on that list. And I was following a really strange internal, that I didn't share with anybody, believe me, thought process, which was, I'm not going to put my name on the list, and she's still going to choose me. And if that's the case, I'm going to believe this thing that keeps happening to me with all these not really voices in my head, but these downloads, the intuitions, the experiences I've had that, led me to contemplate different kinds of messages. And I'm like, I'm going to fully believe all of that, not being fanciful and frivolous things that don't mean anything, but I'm going to follow that completely if she actually does pick me. Yeah. And she actually did. She actually did. She stood up at the time when it was time to choose somebody, and she said, well, this is highly unusual, she said, but she would call the SC, or she called it subconscious or the superconscious, told me to not pick anyone on this list. And then she got up out of her chair and she walked across the room and stood in front of me and asked if I would be her demonstration subject. And at that point, my entire life changed. This was even before the regression. It was just before it. It was like, oh, wow. Yep. I kind of get it now. And so we had the regression. We got along famously. That regression continues to inform me to today on different levels. And we began working with each other very, very quickly, as I supported those who went through her program. And I assisted her in live classes and in programs behind the scenes from 2008 until her death in 2020.